What's up, YouTube? This is Mr. MPQ, your source in the Southwest for all things Marvel Puzzle Quest, coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona on this Monday, May 29th, 2017. Happy Memorial Day to everyone and to those who have served and given their lives. We thank you and appreciate that for your service. Without further ado, let's jump into it. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thanks for stopping by and joining us here by clicking that link. If you're a regular, welcome back. As always, every like, share, and subscribe is always appreciated. If you guys enjoy these videos, which I certainly hope that you do, please share them. Talk about it with your friends, your neighbors. Helps me to grow this channel and grow this community. We continue to grow as the year goes on. I'm going to hit that goal of 200 by the end of the year. Hopefully 200 subscribers, and you guys get to be a big part of that and helping me to grow this channel. So thank you so much. And yeah, so you can see here I've got 4-star Gamora, completed the PvE event to get that 4-star unlocked. When I beat the mission, the final one, you get a 4-star random cover, and the game still has this glitch. So anybody who's from Demiurge or Marvel Puzzle Quest, like, please, if somebody out of all the employees of all your companies, if somebody sees this video, tell somebody in the department above you or whoever you gotta talk to, if you have an open roster slot and you get a new character that you haven't had in your roster before and you hit continue after you receive a reward, it should not unlock that character until you decide. It should just go to your roster supply like everything else, and there may be an instance where you got a couple roster slots open and you had roster rewards that you wanted to claim, and then you get a new character that you might only have one cover for now, and you had 3 covers for another character that you were gonna upgrade or put on your roster. And this has been a peeve of mine for a long time, and if you've seen any other new character videos, you've probably heard me say this before, but please stop making it instant pop into the roster. I don't think it's fair. I think it kind of pushes whatever character that is. I was, for the record, going to recruit Gamora. Obviously, I had a roster spot open, but I wanted to add her at the end of my video, which I was about to do Crash of the Titans, and now I'm doing it in the beginning, and it just kind of threw off my feng shui a little bit. So there's my rant on new characters with open roster spots. Maybe I had something else I wanted to put in there. Maybe next time, who knows. Anyhow, here is my 4-star Gamora, Awesome Mix Volume 2. And then it doesn't even show you what cover you got, so good job there, everyone. So we'll go here to the 4-star, and after all that, you gotta scroll all the way to the back, and it is one of her red covers, Deadly Strike, and at level 1, level 70, for 10 red AP, strikes the enemy with her sword, landing a deadly blow, deals 713 damage, creates a 2-turn red countdown tile targeting that specific character, which deals an extra 179 damage at the end of each turn. At max level, this deals a ton more damage, and it's a 4-turn countdown tile, dealing 477 at the end of each turn, and this is at level 70, at level 1, so obviously this is going to scale up much higher as the character is built up and progressed. So instead of just a 2-turn countdown, it's going to increase to 4, which is going to double the amount of extra damage that it's doing. So this is like an extra almost 2,000 in damage, which is ridiculous if the countdown tile stays on the board for all 4 turns. And then you can also use other characters like, who am I thinking, like Coulson or Captain Marvel, who when the countdown tile expires are going to deal extra damage as well. So lots of opportunities there to make this even more effective. So I would definitely want this one at level 5. I think her other abilities, if you've used her in the PvE event, which will net you this reward, you may have seen some of these before as well. but we'll go over it quickly. Deadliest Woman for 9 black AP creates 4 strength, 32 purple attack or strike tiles. And passively at the start of the turn, if all purple tiles are friendly, Gamora removes these tiles and downs the target. So this is a great pairing with Bullseye, 2-star Bullseye, and creating those defense tiles, or Falcon, who uses Bird Strike, his purple, to create a bunch of S.H.I.E.L.D tiles. There's a couple others that I can think of, but at higher levels, max level 5, this is 6 strength 115 purple attack or strike tiles, and then same passive ability. And Incapacitate for 6 blue AP, Gamora knocks out the enemy, stunning the ally, or giving her allies an opening, stunning the target for 1 turn. And then passively, whenever an enemy is stunned, creates a strength 32 purple attack or strike tile. So this is going to feed into that other ability. At level 5, this is going to stun the target for 3 turns and a random enemy for 1 turn, and then passively creates a strength 107 purple attack or strike tile. Again, this is at basic level 70, not upgraded whatsoever. And there's affiliations with Heroes and Guardians of the Galaxy for those abilities that make a difference with those affiliations. Now that we got that out of the way, let's jump into Crash of the Titans. There's one more event there. I think it's like 5,000 ISO. I'm probably just going to do it after this video. Won't waste your guys' time with a simple mission for ISO. But it does require Gamora 4-star Awesome Mix Volume 2 to complete it, so you have to go through the rest of that progression if you haven't been lucky enough to get one from placement or from vault draws. So, as you can see, I did a couple of the rings here already for today's Deadpool Daily Quest. If you're unfamiliar with Crash of the Titans, if you've never seen one of my previous videos, this is a 1 versus 1 battle against a specific opponent, and it requires a specific character from your roster to achieve this. Today's opponent, or this cycle's opponent, it recycles every 5 days to somebody new, is Magneto, and the reward is 22,000 taco points, as seen over there, and as seen down here, flashing in the bottom corner, a legendary recruit token for the latest Legends pack. And I think I actually have another one of those tokens for renewing my VIP, so we'll do 2 of those tonight once we get this done. The required character for the battle against Magneto is Nick Fury. I have mine at level 180. He has full 13 covers. He's at 553 build, and I really like this. His Avengers Assemble is just a unique ability, which I love. Demolition does a ton of damage. So does Escape Plan, but I just like these other 2 more. So Avengers Assemble for 12 yellow AP, Director Fury summons Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and if you have at least 5 AP in each of these corresponding colors, the specific Avenger relative to that will show up and do some specific moves. As long as you have 5 reds, Iron Man charges in, Hawkeye for purple, Black Widow for blue, and Hulk for green, and each one has a unique effect, which is pretty awesome. I think Black Widow stuns, Hulk smashes, Hawkeye creates critical tiles, and then Iron Man does his repulsor blast, which is pretty cool. Demolition for 10 blue AP creates 7 trap tiles that detonate in unison, dealing 1,250 each, but not generating AP if the enemy matches it. If friendly match, it does 625 in damage, so about half of that, and then the rest of them don't detonate. It's just that one that gets matched. So this is a great one. If you know their colors, well, it's randomly placed traps, so basically leaving the colors that you know they're going to be matching if it's available. Like Magneto has red, yellow, and blue color abilities, so he's primarily targeting those. So even though I also have yellow and blue, if I know that he's going to go for one, that's the plan we're going to take. Escape Plan is a 12 purple AP cost, and this one deals quite a good chunk of damage at 3163 at max level. That amount of damage doesn't change. However, it changes from a 3-turn countdown tile to a 2-turn countdown tile, which deals 9 AP instead of 3, and converts a strength 529 strike tile. That's the same at level 5. So there's not a lot of difference in that ability except for the amount of AP stolen from the enemy's strongest color. Excuse me. I've been feeling a little bit under the weather this weekend. I've not gotten much sleep. Actually, I have a little hot water and some lemon juice concoction for my throat. Between going to Comic-Con here in Phoenix, which was a blast. If anybody of you were there on Saturday and you saw a pretty awesome Mega Man suit rolling around, that was probably me. And then my daughter is now 4 months old, so she's starting that teething phase. Yeah, not a lot of sleep one way or the other between Comic-Con and a teething newborn, or infant. She's not newborn anymore. Yeah, so hopefully this bug gets kicked and feel better soon. So Nick Fury, of course, Heroes, Avengers, and Team Iron Man for those abilities that matter, but it doesn't in a 1v1 battle, so not relevant here. I'm going to keep him at level 180 because I'm pretty happy, even though he's got very low health at 8740. He's a little bit squishy, but his abilities hit hard. So let's get to Magneto's abilities and what he has. Coercive Field, this is the one that's going to be the most pain in the butt as far as doing damage to him, because it creates 9 random tiles into strength 65 protect tiles, which 65 is not a lot, but multiply that by 9, now we're talking a whole lot more. So that is, what about 600 in protect? So each match is going to do 600 less at 9 protect tiles. Polarizing Force for 8 red AP is going to destroy all team-up tiles, dealing 324 damage per tile, which has potential to be a lot. Team-up tiles, if there's even 10 on the board, that's 3,240 damage, which is almost half my health at level 180. And Magnetized Projectiles for 10 blue AP is going to swap 7 random blue tiles with red, dealing 884 damage for each swap. So 7 times 884 is 56, is like 6,000 in damage, which is almost all of my health at my current level. So we definitely want to avoid letting him get blues, period. So we're going to do a clean run first. We always do that and try to get it as best we can without using any boosts. You can't use any team-ups with a 1v1 battle. So those team-up tiles are just there for basically damage. So here we go. We'll get right to it. Move this out of the way so we have access to health there. Alright, so I see yellow, I see a match 5. Alright, so we're going to do this first. And then we're going to go this next. Okay, so he's got his first set of blues. And we're going to take these blues away here. And these blues here. Basically, we're going to set up trap tiles as quickly as possible. Okay, yellow here. So you should be up to 5 blue or 4 blue. Okay, that's good enough. Let's do this. Perfect. So now we're able to use that demolition. And then, well, I'm going to hold on for just a second, because if we get enough other colors, which we only need one more match of red, we can use that Avengers Assemble, and also we need, well, maybe some more yellow. And then we can use that and then demolition, and that should be enough to basically one-shot in between the two. So we need red and yellow. We're keeping blue, red, and yellow away from him. We'll take purple. And his Coercive Field, I think, is 9, so he only needs one more yellow match for that. Let's take some blue here. Okay. He's going to get red if I move this guy, so let's team up tile here. There's my red match. He only needs one more. Tricky. Tricky, tricky. Let's do this. And he's tricked into that match 4, of course, because AI is always tricked into match 4. And here we have enough to hit that yellow. So polarizing force, there's not too many team-up tiles, enough to do a good chunk of damage. He's still 1 short on his blue ability, but we have enough here to do what we need to do. So there's at least 5 in every color, so we're going to use this Avengers Assemble, and this is one of my favorite abilities in the game, and this is why. Bada bing, bada boom. Lots of damage. He's stunned for 3 turns, which is the Black Widow part of it, and that's huge in a 1v1 battle. Let's see, we can do this one, which is a 3-turn countdown tile. And now we're just going to make sure that stays alive. And he's stunned, so he's basically just taking damage at this point. He's about to become unstunned. So we're going to do this, which sets up those tiles there. Ooh, so many options. Alright, well this is going to be easy because when I move this tile to the left, it's going to create a match 4 opportunity for black. Even though black is not one of his primary colors, he's going to be forced to take it when he wakes up from this stun. And he's just going to wreck himself with this strike tile. Oh, well, he didn't do that because he still has an opportunity there. So we're just going to do green. And now he's going to wreck himself, which is beautiful. Even though I took a little bit of damage on that match, it was more than enough to wipe him out very efficiently. And that is the rewards there. We get the legendary token. Bada bing, bada boom. Love Nick Fury. If I could champion him, I would, certainly. He's a great character, and of course, to champion him, I would level him up so his abilities would all be more lethal and do more damage. I love it. So what we're going to do is, not that button, but this button, and we're going to pull back over here to the latest Legends pack, which has all my bonus heroes, of course, 4-star and 5-star, and then 1 in 7 odds for one of the latest 3 5-stars, which is going to be Civil War Black Panther, Clint Barton Hawkeye, and Star-Lord Awesome Mix Volume 2. And then the 4 stars are the last 12 most recent, which is everybody from Agent Coulson down to Agent Venom. Alright, so we have 2 chances here. Here we go. It's a 4-star, Gwenpool, Exploits, which is good because I think I needed this purple one to make her 13 covers so that she is championable. So that's actually good to get that cover there. And then we got another 4-star, Mordo, Power with Purpose, which I think is good because his blue and black I have a lot of. I don't think I have a lot of this purple cover, so that's actually 2 useful covers. Oh, and I got a bonus hero, but it's whiteout, and I need Iceman's purple ability. He's a 5/5/2 for me right now, 2 being his purple ability. And if I can get that, I could champion him. So I'm going to hold on to this cover. Obviously, I'm not going to get rid of it just yet. However, a little bit limited unless I get a pink cover for him in the next 2 weeks. There's a 14-day countdown, of course. So we'll go over to our rewards, and we're going to train up Gwenpool. So that puts her at level 4 for exploits, which has a little cheat code board, and you can put in different codes to do different things, like eliminate a row, eliminate projectiles, do team damage randomly, depending on which code you put. And so that makes her a 4/5/4 build, full 13 covers. And then Mordo with his purple ability here, Power with Purpose, for 9 purple AP. Punishes those that break natural law by stunning the target for 1 turn, stealing 2 blue and purple AP. At higher levels, this steals purple, blue, and black. And at level 5 is 3 blue, purple, and black AP. So that can be used very well with a bunch of other characters to steal AP from the enemy and fuel it towards your own abilities. People like Iron Fist, Model 40 Iron Man with his recharge are also going to steal, not steal, but just generate, I think it's red, blue, green, and purple. So, you know, those two combined are really nice together. And then anybody who has blue, purple, or black abilities actually is just going to be great to use with. So there's a ton of them in the game. You know, Moon Knight, Iceman, you know, we just got one of those covers. Lots and lots of people. Black Panther for his black ability, Luke Cage, any of those guys, and many others. There's like 130 something characters in the game. Pretty much anybody with those colors is going to be a great pairing with Mordo. So he's at a 5-4-3 build. I need one more of those purple covers to make him championable at 13. So he's got 12 of 13 covers there. And we're going to save the rest of those rewards for another time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a lot of fun with this video. I hope you had a great Memorial Day weekend. If you went to Comic-Con in Phoenix, you know, hit me up in the comments down below. You know, what did you go as? If you did a cosplay, did you see me there? Maybe we took a picture together, because I don't know who all my subscribers are. I know some of you are local. So if you went and you saw Mega Man and we caught a picture, you know, let me know. And I will see you guys in the next video, probably for a roster update coming soon with another champion, 4-star character. Who it is yet to be determined, but it's definitely going to be on the horizon this week. So stay tuned for that. You can follow me on Twitter for all Marvel Puzzle Quest updates at Mr. MPQ. Link for that down in the description below, as always. You can subscribe to the channel here if you haven't done so already with clicking that little subscribe button. And once you do that, there's a notification bell that gives you also instant updates on YouTube as far as when these type of videos get posted. And until next time, as always, keep on questing, have a great week, and I'll see you next time.